Hey guys, it's Kaylee and today I am reviewing Yes Please by Amy Poehler. I can't even express how much I love this book. I liked Amy Poehler before I read this book, but now she's queen. She's everything. I love her so much. I asked for the book for my birthday because I had watched her in some things, I really liked her, I thought she was really funny, and I was like, yeah, she seems really cool, I'm sure her book is going to be hilarious, so I asked for it. I started reading it the day of my birthday and I could not put it down. It's just so unbelievably good. It is hilarious. I laughed almost the whole way through. My boyfriend can vouch for that because we would just be sitting and I'd be reading and I would just start laughing. It is just amazing. It's so clever and it's really interesting learning more about her life because there's so much about her life and her career that I never knew. I think most of us assume that most celebrities and most actors in particular start where we see them from, so I think most people are like, yeah, she got her start like on SNL or whatever, but seeing the way she built up her career doing stand-up and working in comedic groups and the fact that she created a comedy group that's still going today and is now training new comedians, just seeing all the amazing things that she's done with her life, hearing her talk about her family, it's made me see her in a completely different light, one that's even more flattering than the one that I originally saw her in. If you're really into memoirs and autobiographies, this is the book for you. If you're really into funny books, this is the book for you. If you're into books that celebrate successes and heartbreaks and tell you how to live your life in an amazing way and tell you how not to live your life sometimes, this is the book for you. If you want a book that really celebrates friendship and shows you how to be a great normal mom, this is the book for you. It just has so many layers of amazingness, and I honestly think that there's something in here that everyone can relate to. I mean, I'm not a comedian, I'm not a world famous actress, I'm not a mother, but I could still relate to so much of what she's gone through. I think she's an incredibly underrated woman as well. Like, we see her as Amy Poehler the comedian, whereas there is so much more to her than that. She works so much harder than we see her working. She's not just an actress, you know, she's a producer, she's a writer, as evidenced by the book, but also she writes so much of her own work. She's a mother, she was a wife, she's now dealing with not being a wife. I don't know, maybe I'm repeating myself, but honestly this book is just so good. It's absolutely hilarious, it's inspiring, it's heartwarming, it's sad, and it's real. I think that was the thing that I loved most about it. It was just so raw and genuine, and she's so unapologetically herself. One of the things that I really liked is she's so forthright about everything that she's done with her life. Like, she assumes that her audience is adults, so she treats us like adults. And she speaks about doing drugs in her past. She's not like, oh, you know, I used to do drugs and drugs are bad. She just brings it into her writing. She just says, oh, well, I don't really remember this because I was high on whatever at the time, which I just found really refreshing. It's like, when writing, she didn't feel like she had to be a role model, she just wanted to be herself, and I find that really refreshing because I think so many people, when they come from a history of drug abuse or alcohol abuse, or in her case I don't even think it was abuse, I think it was just recreational. Like, I don't think she was addicted, I think she was just doing it because that was what people did at the time, because she was young in the 80s and that's what people did in the 80s, and you know, people in the 80s didn't have Netflix, so that's what they did. So I just love that she was so raw and honest about that, but also so unapologetic about it. Like, yeah, this is something that I did in my past. It's not something that I feel that I should apologise for or like explain why I was doing it. It's just what I did. The fact that I'm telling you that I did it should be enough for you. I just found that very refreshing. I found the whole book really refreshing and just amazing, and she's amazing, and if you like her before going into this book, you will come out of it loving her like I did. If you love her before going into this book, I don't even know, like, you're probably going to turn into like her stalker and stalk her so that you can marry her because she's just incredible. That was one of the other things that I loved so much about the book. She focuses so much on friendship and how important friends are for getting you through difficult periods in your life and just being in your life. And she has so many amazing women surrounding her. I mean, everyone knows about her relationship with Tina Fey. That was the one disappointment I had with the book. I was expecting more time to be spent on Tina Fey because I love them. I love them both individually, but I love them together. And I didn't feel like there was enough Tina Fey in the book for me, not gonna lie. But you know, she has Tina Fey, she has Audrey Plaza. I can't remember the other women in the book or her other friends from the book, but she just emphasises how important friendship is in such a great way. And she's great. I want to be her best friend. I want to hang out with her every single day. She's amazing. She's hilarious. She's super cool. And you need to read this book. It gets absolutely 5 out of 5 stars from me. I don't know when last I read a book that I enjoyed this much, and I don't know when last I read an autobiography that I enjoyed this much. It was just incredible. I feel like there's just a lot of me repeating how good this book was, but it can't be said enough times. This book was just so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel over here. I'm super full of self-confidence these days, guys. I'm like, you should just watch me because I'm great. Like, it's really cool. It's a good feeling. I don't know where it's coming from, but it's great. I'm in a huge place of self-love at the moment, and I am so happy. Go watch me, love me, subscribe to me, and I'll see you all again very soon. Bye!